Hey, what's up, YouTube and Facebook? I'm pretty sure a lot of you know by now. I've gathered a little information, and I seen it was released today online. Um, my one of my friends who helps develop the game has informed me that the two games that I've been waiting for to get DLC is finally happening. One of the games is called World of Van Helsing Death Trap. This is a tower defense adventure-based game. So far, there are only three classes. You have the sorceress, you have the marksman, and you have the mercenary. Mercenary, basically, he's the warrior. I have learned today, well, technically last night, but yeah, I have learned that they're coming out with a fourth class. This class, I'm pretty sure some of you are going to be psyched up once I tell you more, is a necromancer class. And here's the kicker. Okay, I'm not for certain when it is going to happen. I'm not sure if I'm 100% accurate, but I do know that this class will be released at the same time, maybe before or a day or two after the Necromancer DLC class for Diablo Reaper of Souls 3. No, I know I said that all wrong. I have it all in my head, but it came out wrong. But this is a confirmation, and it is confirmed that a Necromancer class will be released for Van Helsing World of Van Helsing Death Trap. It is a Necromancer class. Its skills and abilities, I have not been told. I have not been able to find it. I don't know. You could possibly find it if you really look online. I am not 100% sure on that. But the Necromancer class bundle for Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls is released this year. For the consoles, and PC will probably already have it. I haven't gathered all my info yet, but I have found out that the Necromancer's class abilities on the PC are going to be almost identical to the one for the consoles, which makes him quite abusive. There are rumors that a few other things are going to be brought to the game as well. 2 more torment levels. 2 more, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I give you what I know. I never say if it's authentically true unless I know for a fact it is. Obviously, if you watch the DLC, the little trailer for the Necromancer, you know we're getting some more pets, we're getting a few more items, stuff like that. There is rumors going around that they're going to nerf his abilities, mainly the one that makes him where he moves really, really fast, can't be hurt for a few seconds. Is a 4-second cooldown. I cannot remember the name of the ability, but the rumors about that are, from what I know, are wrong. He's going to keep all his abilities just like he did on PC. And obviously I'm not going to tell you who my contact is. That'd be wrong. I don't want to get people in trouble. But I'm only allowed to tell you information that's already been released on the internet. And I do this out of respect because I'm a man of my word and I don't break trust. And since this information is already online, you guys should be able to know this as well. I have figured out that he will be released this year, both Necromancers for both games. The Necromancer for Death Trap, I do not know a lot about it. I just know that basically you're gonna have an art. You can sit there, rise your, oh, another one died. Rise some more. Oh, rise some more. Basically, he's going to be abusive when he hits level 100. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Another rumor for World of Van Helsing Death Trap I've learned, I could be wrong, this is a rumor, is they're also bringing in more traps for us to play with. More monsters, better loot, stuff like that. I mean, they did fix one of the patch glitches with a godlike item. It was in one of the very first maps. If it would pop up, it would say artifact, weapon, and it would say a whole bunch of different words, but if you picked it up, you could never find it in your inventory. It just takes up a slot in your inventory. I do know they fixed that, but if you still come across it, don't pick it up. It is not anything. It's just there to piss you off. This is all I can say on both matters. I do know about both games. I'm waiting for them, and if you watch my videos, I'll be posting it on YouTube, some of my videos that I've done for Diablo as well as for Far Cry 3. 5-minute clips I've done of how to take out, like in Far Cry 3, your main goal is to take out these bases, claim these bases. Every base I've done so far, which is almost over half of them, I've never once been detected. Why? Because you're talking to someone who plays ninja games, for crying out loud. Give me a sniper rifle, give me a bow, anything with a silencer, dead. I've conquered and I've made clips of almost every map I went to. I've not once been detected. I'm good like that. But I'm not here to brag about my skill, okay? I play one of the rarest games that we have here in the U.S. It's called Tenchu Z. If you know this game, hoorah to you. It's a fun game. And if it ever becomes backward compatible, which I hope it does, I will show you guys my true ninja skill. When it comes to stealth, assassinations without a detection, and just wiping the field of all enemies, I'm good at that. If it's multiplayer, I'm not one big for multiplayer because so many people are so competitive. So like, oh, I'm better than you, and yet they're using a modded controller. Oh, rapid fire. I win. I'm better than you. Yeah, as you can tell, like in most of my videos, if I talk about modded crap, I get a little testy. It's like saying, I'm going to put this little chip right here. Oh, back of my head. Oh, no, I'm better than you. That ain't skill. That's cowardice. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing the weekend free game. I'm not doing the wrestling one. I don't really care for wrestling. I'm doing the Fallout 2. I get a free trial for the weekend. It's at 21% download. So I'm going to give that a shot, see how I like it, because I did hear good things about it. I'll make video clips, and I'll give you guys my version of the game. Depends how much of it they let me play. I look like crap, don't I? Yeah. I'm not sick. It's this hair. I don't like having long hair. I like my military haircuts, but I have to keep my long hair until it warms up, because I can't get cold because it'll shut me down. It sucks. It's nice and warm in my house right now. Got a little chill to it, but I'm good. I look fat. I suck. I speak the truth about myself, though. People who judge me for how I look, I feel sorry for them. But, as you see in previous videos, I'm an easygoing guy. If you want info on a game, if it's the type of game I'll play, I will play it if I can get my hands on it, and I will give you my review. I'll show clips. I'll do everything. I don't have the equipment to broadcast it and record it while I play. I don't have that type of equipment. I noticed that they did it for Xbox One. I've got the new update where we can use something called Beam. I've only been able to use it once because every time I try to use Beam lately, it says could not connect. Sorry, server was messed up. And then I go into the my Beam account and it says I'm offline. Does that make any sense to you? I'm in my account online, but it says, oh, offline. Surprise! Yeah. I could do Donald Duck, I could do some Pikachu, or I could do Pikachu, Mew, and a few other voices from Pokemon. It makes my niece smile, and my dad, he was great. He could possibly fill in for the person who made Mickey Mouse. Whoever does Mickey Mouse voice, my dad could have probably filled that spot temporarily if he wanted. He could do Mickey Mouse, he could do Donald Duck, he could do Scooby-Doo. He was really good at all these voices. I miss my dad. I'm proud of my dad. I hate my dad, but I'm also proud of my dad. This is a personal matter for anyone who watched my video. If you've ever had a loss, you've lost someone close to you, like me. I've lost my dad and my grandfather. That feeling you get, it never goes away. The anger, especially if you admire them, they were your hero, but then they did something bad when they died, like taking your own life or something, okay? Believe me, that feeling will never go away. But in the words of my grandmother, these are words to live by no matter who you are. Do not make him or her out to be a god or goddess. Remember them for who they were. These words have stuck with me for quite a long time, a few years now. They are from my grandma, and I respect and honor my grandmother. As you see, this video is random, but I make some good points, okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from, what culture you are in, what religion you're in. I don't care about none of that. You are a human being. You are my equal. Unless you try to kill me and piss me off, then you're going to be lesser than dirt by the time I'm done with you. Surprise! No. I try to be a normal person. I mean, for all those who have mental disabilities or physical conditions, I can tell you firsthand, yes, it is extremely hard. I'm highly intelligent, but my brain, it makes it hard for me. And I have learned, I've done my own research because I got tired of people telling me this and that, and it's frustrating when people think, oh, everybody has that. Autism is not something that everybody has. I have learned that from when I was a boy, detection of autism wasn't very high. I have ADHD. I have a little bit of a compulsive disorder where things have to be a certain way. They have to be in a certain position so I know where they're at. I'm a little about it. But in my day, they weren't searching for autistics. If I were to get tested right now, I would probably have a form of autism. The one that everyone says I might have is high-functioning autistic. This means that I talk normal, I act normal, but when something happens, like you're asking me questions, but I can't find the answer, and you keep pressuring me, I start to rub my head, go like this, and do this number when I get madder and madder because I can't find the answer that you want. It makes me madder, it makes me panic. I also have the symptoms when I lose something very precious to me and I'm looking for it, I panic. I can't find it, so I start to freak out. Okay? This is not something everybody has. No, you guys don't know what I go through. You all think I'm normal because I talk normal, I act normal. I don't go, okay? No, I'm not making fun of handicapped people. I'm handicapped, goddammit. Y'all don't know what I go through every day. You guys have no idea. And that's not even the worst of it. I suffer from pain until the day I die. Do you realize how intense this pain I go through is? No, of course not. Y'all think everybody... I've been in pain since the day I was born. I am 31 years old. I'm a little ranting right now because old memories pop in my head and I can't control my memories because I don't remember my memories. They just pop in at random times like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm a man of my word. I'm one of the most honest people you'll come across. I'm also one of the kindest person you'll ever come across until you piss me off, which, but mind you, is extremely hard to do. But I try really hard. I've broken many barriers even with my disability. I've had people tell me I'd never be able to live alone. I would always have to have my hand held. I'd never be able to do this. I'd never be able to do that. But you know what? Look at me now. I own my own house. I have my own dog. I've worked before I got my disability back. I had a life. A low level life, but it was still a life. Not people telling me, no, you can't do that. You're gonna go shame and all that. One thing that I despise most of all is people talk to me like I'm 2 years old. I'm a grown-ass man. I want to freaking act like I am. It's not easy with my brain the way it is. Okay, you guys have no idea how much I suffer. Having no idea when I wake up who I am. For the first 5 minutes of my life, do you realize how that is? Think 50 first dates, but not that bad. That's what I go through every time I wake up. Not knowing who I am, not knowing where I am. I have to let my brain boot up. It's not a fun process. Let's talk about nightmares. Some of the nightmares I have is not easy for me. A reoccurring nightmare for me is waking up, seeing my hands covered in blood. The funny part about that is, it actually happened. But it wasn't human blood, it was animal blood. I used to work for abandoned animals, okay? Helping them, take care of them on a resort. 1 year before I moved back to South Bend to find my mom. That's my dog. He's arguing with me. Hold on. Someone brought us 3 wounded pit bulls. someone had modified pinch collars. Okay, if you don't know what a pinch collar is, it's like a metal collar, but it has sharp points that points to the neck. So if they try to pull, it'll poke them and it'll stop them from pulling. It's a way to teach them. But these things were modified. They were so freaking sharp, just touching them, cut your finger. They were embedded inside their necks, okay? I was the only male on duty that day. I had to hold these dogs down. These were pit bulls, red-nosed pit bulls. I had to hold these guys down. They didn't have a muzzle on. I got bit quite a few times. But I didn't care. I wanted to save these dogs' life. Okay? And some of you know I used to work with wolves, Siberian tigers, gypsy horses. Well, the horse's name was Gypsy. They were Clydesdale horses. Sorry, I got that mixed up. They surgically tried to remove these collars from their neck. All 3 dogs died in my arms. I still have that same nightmare, waking up, feeling my hands are covered in blood. The pain I felt from that, because I'm connected with animals, is overwhelming. Now, after they died, I stayed to myself for a little bit. The people I worked for there, you okay? I said, yeah. I wasn't. You know why? I was with a Siberian tiger, a white, beautiful. She was old. She was an old white Siberian tiger. She was docile. Not even her, not even she would go near me. That's how bad my anger was. It was hidden inside me. None of the animals would come near me. None of them. I tried to walk to them. Nope, they wouldn't let me. I felt out of place because I had animals afraid of me. I left. I have not seen them, any of those people I worked with, or those animals, in years. I know, bud. I know. Hey, come here. My whole life I've taken care of everybody's animals. As far back as I can remember. I have no problem with that. I've never officially owned my own animal. And as you guys see in my previous video, I now do. For those of you who's new to my video, this is McConnon Strider. It's an Irish name, but his nickname is Big Mac. I did not give him these names. This is how I got him. He is a service animal. He's emotional support, and he makes me smile. Makes me laugh when we play and whatnot. I got his ball, and he's ah. He loves attention. He likes being noticed that he's there. He's a good dog. But I know this got quite a subject of games and whatnot, but I feel like I needed a rant. I've held in that story for so long. Some people know this story, but I wanted to make sure other people knew this story. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you were Donald Trump. You harm an animal and say it's justified, prove it. I know more about animals than I do about people. I know how every animal can react to every situation. Abuse, they don't respond to that, but that doesn't mean they forget it. An animal will never forget their pain. That's why dogs turn on their masters at a certain age. They will turn on their master because it is time for them to let their master know that they're not happy with how they're getting hurt. And for some of you thinking that a dog could take me, I've wrestled with the biggest and strongest dogs in the world. If you don't know what they are the Russian bear dogs. These things are fucking huge. They're bigger than my couch. Literally. They're born and bred to hunt, track, and corner bears. And be able to hold their own. I've been slammed into a tree. I've slammed him into a tree. It was fun for me. I got hurt quite badly, but I didn't care. I had fun playing with animals, being primal with an animal. It was fun for me. But as you get older, your age catches up to you. I'm in a lot more pain than I used to be as a kid, but I don't care. It won't stop me. Hell, a wall could not stop me. I will find a way to get through the wall. But, as I said in my previous video, I had to watch a video diary of a previous day. I remember I will be making a video on Yu-Gi-Oh! I will show you off my decks. I'll show you how my decks are built. I will give these recipes out, knowing that people will try to copy them and make them better. I don't care. I know I'm the original creator of some of these decks. Some of these decks no one ever uses. No one ever uses these combos. I'm not saying they're going to be, oh, I win the tournament. No, I build my decks because I like to play. I don't care about winning. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. I just keep trying to get better. That's the point of perfection. There is no such thing as perfection, but to strive for a better deck, to strive for something better, is the whole purpose of perfection. Because perfection does not exist. Prove me wrong. Perfection is like Minecraft, okay? You want something built just right. It's not right until it's built perfect, okay? Your version of perfection is building it how you see it in your head. Once it's built, it's perfect. Instead of trying to improve it and make it better, make it more awesome looking, you have it right where you want it. You like it right there. That is your version of perfection. Perfection is only a word. It cannot be achieved unless you choose it to be perfect the way you want it. Like, think here. My wallet. National Guard wallet. Okay? It's perfect to me. Perfect just the way it is. Okay? I won't try to improve on it because there's no need to. See? It's got my ID. Velcro lace, strong Velcro. I mean, it's got everything you need. This is my version of perfection. Alright? Now, I've ranted. I've talked about some upcoming games. I've let my feelings burst out at you. I will end this video here because I gotta take my dog outside so he can go to the bathroom. But like I said, okay, if you're a martial artist, you know from experience, never underestimate your opponent. That goes with human and animals. I've been face to face with a Siberian tiger. She may be old and docile, but don't underestimate her strength. She laid on top of me. She stole my food. I still remember her name. Or, I think it was. Or was that the wolf? Longer names are harder to remember for me. But I had already fed her. She was looking at me. I was like, no, I already fed you. This is my lunch. And she goes, she moves closer. I'm like, no. She growls at me. I growl back. So she lays on top of me, pins me down with all her weight, and eats my food out of my hand. I had to go make another sandwich. I never got to have my lunch. There's even an old tiger can still be quite vicious if you piss him off. Luckily for me, she wasn't vicious. She was just greedy. But yeah, I've had experience with almost every animal in the world. Almost, keyword. There are some I've never got to meet. Some I want to meet, like to touch a kimono dragon, knowing that their bite could probably kill me. Hell, their tail could probably break my arm. If you don't know what a kimono dragon is or how volatile they can be, look it up. That's all I'm going to tell you. Look it up. Well, I'm going to let y'all go. I got to take McConnon outside to go to the bathroom. It's a nice sunny day. And I got to start making me something to eat. So, this is Hell Phoenix 24 from Xbox Live. Firing Smith from Facebook and YouTube. Burning out.